Welcome everyone to the first battle of the Escalation League, and it's a civil war between my Empire army of Marienburg facing an Empire army of Middenheim. So it's an ideal skirmish to begin the campaign with and to basically learn the rules, because I played the game only once before. The force stood ready for a battle, though efficient might be something else, as I wanted to feel a ragtag band of local soldiers not even carrying colors or the likes, as they are taken aback by a roving hedge wizard shouting, "We are under attack!" Opposing me was the army of Middenheim, which consisted of a level 2 wizard with the Ring of Ruin and battle magic, 5 knights, 10 crossbowmen, 5 outriders and 2 units of 5 archer scouts. Generating my spells, I've got Summon Elemental Spirit, so I would be able to use my Vortex model, Yeehaw, and the Wind Blast. The scenario was a straight open battle, and the campaign bonus objective was hold the ground, so from turn 2 onwards, scoring units, on my side only the general, for him the general and the knights, needed to be within 6 inches of the central skull to generate tokens. Most tokens at the end would claim the bonus objective. I had the first turn and my force advanced forward. My wizard managed to manifest a Summon Elemental Spirit in front of his knights, blocking their route to the heart of my force. I did some minor casualties, with one scouting archer unit reduced to a single member and the other unit losing a single one. So, not too impressive. The knights moved sideways to evade the spirit, as the first handgunners were shot down by his crossbowmen. Combined fire from those spooky outriders, fireballs and crossbows wreaked havoc on my greatswords, nearly half their number falling, but they remained steady. With turn 2 now on, it was time that I tried to do some real damage though, or this would be a very swift defeat. My wizard cast Wind Blast, causing a panic test on the crossbows with his general. They were first pushed back 2 inches and then failed their panic test and ran away a further 11 inches. As they had deployed 12 inch in, this meant they ran off the battlefield, taking his general along with them. So that was a big bonus, and his knights readied themselves to charge my crossbowmen though, as my greatswords were obliterated. My general decided to leg it as a result, and the unit was destroyed within 6 inches. He failed to rally in my turn, and the crossbows couldn't take down a single knight in front of them. But as they charged, I stood and shot, and lost one of their number. There were only 3, so they lost their panic test, ran through the elemental spirit, and off they go. On the other side, the handgunners were all shot down by the sick amount of dice the outriders threw out, and they hit rather easily as well. I think the Lady Margarita needs to send a fat paycheck to the Engineers Guild in the nearby future. My halberdiers charged on his knights, pushing them closer to their own edge, but my wizard failed to rally, running onwards. In his turn, the knights had rallied, and I moved my forces closer to receive the charge. In the meantime, my wizard had rallied at last, and he recast the vortex in the hope that it would become an annoyance for his outriders. The inevitable charge of the knights came on the halberdiers in the next turn. My wizard was then just gunned down, bam bam, and off he went. But the halberds managed to draw combat in the first round, taking down his standard in doing so, while in my turn they killed the last remaining knight for no loss of their own. His missile fire dwindled them down a bit, but as the game kept continuing, they charged the outriders and the archer. The outriders fired and fled, but were shot down by the crossbows as they did so, while the lone archer was hacked down by halberds. In the final turn, his last 2 archers were taken out, leaving the field to the glorious forces of Marienburg. Victory was my part to kick off the campaign, and I had scored a bonus objective thanks to my general and his greatswords lingering around the objective. The Wind Blast was the moment of the match, but the real winner for me was a crossbowman who got, admittedly luckily, with a stand and shoot, and then eliminated all the stragglers afterwards. So this means that all the available bonus points for round 2 have been scored, and the force will be boosted to 740 points for the next game, which will be against the orcs and goblin tribes of Patrick. Now to go on shopping spree to bump the quality up this time instead of the numbers, but that will be a tale for next month. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.